Hello and welcome to the channel. With just barely days now to the presidential election slated for February 25th, let's take a look at the chances of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Al-Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Is he coasting home to victory come election day? This is an in-depth view on Atiku's road to the presidency. The opposition party, after 16 years of failure in power since democracy in 1999, finally bowed out gracefully as former President Goodluck Jonathan conceded to soon-to-be former President Muhammadu Buhari. Now, the All Progressives Congress, despite promises of change, didn't fare too well either. In fact, most will argue that they were actually worse, and you will definitely be right if you take that view. So if all goes according to the former VP's way, come 25th, it become Nigeria's sixth democratically elected president under the PDP, thus returning the umbrella party back to power. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. 2023, Atiku cruising to victory. Clear indications of victory are tilting in the direction of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and the candidate of the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP. History seems set to repeat itself with the opposition candidate taking over power from the ruling party, except that this time around, the incumbent is not contesting. Many thanks to President Muhammadu Buhari, who has shown strong desire and determination to leave a sound legacy of sound electoral foundation needed for good and viable governance. Against all odds, the president has vowed to do what was done under former President Goodluck Jonathan by creating and allowing a level playing field. With few weeks to the presidential and National Assembly elections, a lot of signals are favoring the former VP. Apart from the entire North mobilizing support for him, former Northern members of the House of Representatives across political parties are also doing the same in earnest towards the election of the former vice president. Initially, it was the former PDP Reps Forum who have been meeting quarterly to woo support for the party's candidates, but more of the former lawmakers from other political parties have joined in the movement to work for Atiku, saying he is more experienced in political leadership, human relations, and socially more accessible than the other presidential candidates. A few days ago in Abuja, a large number of the ex-lawmakers, both Christians and Muslims from across the North Central, Northeast, and the Northwest, gathered to fine-tune strategies towards a victorious election for the former VP. This is not surprising, going by the style of politics of the Waziri Adamawa, who relates and respects everyone on the basis of fairness and equity. Strategic and key political players are not taking chances anymore over the leadership deficiency bedeviling the country, which has created so many problems and crises, giving birth to escalating security, social, economic, and other concerns for the nation. Issues that are expected to be resolved through the instrumentality of democracy itself have gone out of control, with elected political leaders behaving abnormal and showing no signs of capacity and willingness to address them. The national mood and psyche has been that of isolation, exclusivity, frustration, depression, and staring hopelessness, while those at the helm of affairs watch helplessly. It is very obvious that the situation has overwhelmed the leadership of the country, led by the President Muhammadu Buhari, under the watchful eye of the ruling APC. It is no longer news that things are not well with Nigeria, neither is it well with its people and systems. The increasing level of fear, poverty, division, backwardness, insecurity, lack, pain, anguish, hypertension, and even death is unimaginable. Yet the nation's leadership has not shown any expected or commensurate concern, nor pay commensurate attention to solving it. It all starts with a strong desire to mobilize support for the presidential candidate of the PDP, Al-Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and his running mate, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, to win the 2023 presidential elections and carry on with the excellent spirit the PDP was and is known with. Overwhelming speeches and well-calculated remarks of commitment and fervent determination to take back power dominated the air. It was a moment of history, review, and optimistic postulation. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. It was a gathering of eminent political actors that cut across almost all the nation's constituencies by the former lawmakers of the Green Chambers, some of whom later became senators. To boost the morale of such a determination, the former lawmakers also agreed to have an international summit on leadership as a way of reawakening active leadership thinking on generating new leadership ideas needed for contemporary democratic consolidation. The summit seeks to reunite all political players, encourage them about the goals of the party in government, draw comparison between what the party left in 2015 and the woes presently happening in the country under the APC. It was an excellent consensus agreed upon to re-energize the machinery of the party towards winning the 2023 general elections and for a new wave of governance expected to be driven by a PDP-led presidency come next year under Atiku and Okowa. The significance of such gathering is better imagined than described. It is a fallout of patriotic concern for the nation and the sheer willingness to put heads together to change the course of governance for the better. As politicians committed to the nation, it is not palatable to be watching the diminishing style of governance in the country under the current dispensation in which the strong legacies of the PDP has been depleted. The truth is that governance has been reduced to its lowest ebb. Having lost power in 2015 and 2019 to the APC, the ruling power has not done anything close to what was achieved by the PDP between 1999 and 2015. Hence, the fervent desire to reinvent previous successes and prosperity for Nigeria. Kudos to the former lawmakers. As the gathering gathers momentum, all former legislators, especially those of the Green Chambers, are expected to join in, working out a way forward for the good governance of this nation. Out of experience, these legislators have so much to contribute to adding value to the leadership process, having also learned from previous inadequacies and limitations. The goal here is to save the country from imminent collapse. If we're close to the end of an 8-year tenure and nothing new has been put on ground by the APC, and the good legacies of the past are being depleted, then it is a serious matter of worry to any politician who feels the pulse of the nation. As a former vice president of the country, Atiku has a lot to offer to the nation from where the productive and very resourceful tenure ended. Together with his boss, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, a lot was achieved between 1999 and 2007 and continued under the late Musa Yar'Adua of blessed memory and Goodluck Jonathan. Their legacies are still very much the pride of the nation. Even those from the ruling party have testified to this. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.